Hey all, welcome back. So you may see a couple of differences from the last stream, and that's because I've been playing way too much in the past day. Maybe played, I don't know, 5+ hours just grinding stuff. So there you go. Got bonus up to 23, fishing to 22, and culinarian to 21. Because I want to try to max that out as quickly. Culinarian? I want to max that out as quickly as possible. And I also got busy with a couple of duty roulettes, daily roulettes, I don't know what they're called. And so that happened. Just in case I needed to get to level 20 or 66 for the next main sequence quest. But anyways, let's just continue on. And oh wait, no, there's several other things I did. One was not really related to this game, and another was I hired my first retainer, which is a NPC used to sell items for the marketplace, which is basically the auction house in this game. Yeah. Other than that, I don't think I have. No, actually, no, that's it. I think that's it. Yeah. Goonie, hey! My internet is fixed. I feel alive again. That's a good feeling. Yugiri is ready to guide you to the Zim step. All are ready. Let us depart for reunion in the Zim step. I was also told to not try to talk too quickly or else I'll jumble up my words. So I'll be talking slowly from now on. That's not a promise, but I'll try my best. Our route will be somewhat... oh, fuck me. Circuitous. Yup. We will need to return to the Ruby Sea and head north along the coast past Isari. And they leave without me. Wait, did a dragon just walk across the street? Yup. It sure did. That's a mount, by the way. A walking dragon. Because he has not unlocked flying yet. Where did you... here we go. Oh. Glad she left without me. Anyways, today has been a pretty slow day. Other than me playing a shitload of this game. And just figuring stuff out. I've seen better. Uh-huh. No, I try not to compare games to other games. You know what? Forget I said that last part. I compare things a lot. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm tired. I drank a lot, and now I'm like sobering up slowly. I had a great night, and now I'm just gonna talk about random shit. Hope you don't mind. Hey, Yugiri. From here, we will turn north until we arrive at a cave through which we must pass in order to reach the Azim step. Lisa and Gosetsu have already gone ahead. We should carry on as well. And she leaves without me. Why did she even wait? If the NPCs just leave me. Not cool. I've seen a turtle mount, that's the best mount. Yes, I've seen it too. I want it so badly, but I hear it's incredibly time consuming. So it might be a while till I get that thing. Oh. The spinning animantoids. What games are on your list to play? Okay, this one I have. Let me shut up for now. And we move 5 feet up. Nope, never mind. Holy crap, we moved far. Okay. It's more like 500 feet. 500 miles.
I remember the emptiness,
Oh my god.
vast and endless. The Azim Steppe, home to countless roaming tribes. A sacred land, watched over by elder gods. Here, we would find Doma's salvation. With the wind at our backs, we walked on, in search of hope, in search of him.
Okay, to answer Gooni's question, the list of games currently right now that I'm trying to finish, at least on Twitch, is, well, I'm never gonna finish this game. This is an MMO, and that's the point of MMOs, to keep you hooked on it with tons of content. Anyways, the list currently is I have to go back to Hollow Knight and try to get that going again. Or in the Blind Forest better be added in the long future / never. I actually bought it because people recommended it to me. I haven't touched it because I'm hoping to play on stream sometime. I guess after this I'll play either Hollow Knight or in the Blind Forest or just something else. I'm open to any suggestions. As long as it doesn't cost me a fortune. That white patch on the map is that part you haven't explored. It's sad, it might make you cry. Oh, is that why people recommend it to me? Because it's a sad story where I'll get emotional and just shut up for 20 minutes straight? Alright, cool. I'm glad I bought it. It made me cry. Oh, I'm sorry, Goody. That means it's a good game. Or at least good storytelling. It gave you the Azim Steppe. Though I should say that this is but one small portion of it. I know, it's pretty big. Is that a... Nope. Despite the cloak's proximity, Domans rarely venture this far north. Most find these lands and their people strange and foreign. What? Oh, they're like... Oh, okay. Fortunately, those who frequent Reunion are more welcoming than most. Come, it is not much farther. Ori is a good game. It has happy bits and sad bits. It made me cry because I was introduced to something really cute that made it die. No spoilers, please. Don't do that to me. Now I have expectations of that happen. I've had that same expectations happen after I finished 2.0 in this game. Like, well, this character is dead. or that character is gonna die, or that character is just gonna disappear forever. Not ready for that commitment. Welcome to Reunion, my friends. Here's where we will begin our search for Lord Hien. Alright? Damn it. When last I spoke with Lord Hien, he said he spent much time in these markets. I had hoped we might find him here today, but alas. Hey Yugiri, I've been meaning to ask. There are an awful lot of Xaela here, aren't there? Xaela? Oh, I assumed you knew. The Zim Steppe has been home to the nomadic tribes of the Xaela since antiquity. More than 50 roam these lands, and though they do not constitute a nation, there's a hierarchy of sorts determined through ritual combat. What? Funny, if they're so busy fighting each other, you'd think the Empire would be able to march in and take the steppe with ease. Wonder why they haven't. Why indeed, Lise. Why indeed. Perhaps they see little value in it, especially given the fierce reputation of the Xaela warriors who would fight tooth and nail to oppose them. These lands were not made for men. The soil is thin and the weather is unforgiving. The Xaela found ways to survive, it is true, but they are made of sterner stuff than most Imperials, conscript or citizen. Thanks for taking the time to explain. It sounds like I got a lot to learn. Later, I mean. We're meant to be looking for Hien. People from many tribes gather in Reunion to trade goods and information. I should be surprised if we cannot learn something of value here. Let us make our inquiries separately. Well, why don't you speak with some of the merchants here? Just rinse and repeat. Whoops, spoilers. Fine. It's not like you actually just gave me the entire synopsis of what actually happened. You just gave me a hint of what to expect. Oh my god, I just remember that video I showed you off. That idiot thought Europe was a country. Oh, that was painful to listen to. Views! Fresh views! Your choice of lamb or dough. Guaranteed to satisfy. How many will you have, sir? A doman? Unless another dad's car is keeping him in her yurt. What? He is not here. More fool her if she took a doman for a husband. But enough of domans, let us speak of views instead. What the fuck is views? You cannot come to a Zim Steppe and not sample this most traditional delicacies. Is it like bull testicles? Because I've tried those and they're not tasty. What fortune you have to come hither at this time, freshly slaughtered, every cut available on request, organs too, hearts, livers, brains, or a brace of blood sausages if you desire only a snack. Doman, or meat they make domans. I jest. I was gonna say, I did see a young mole in the company of one some days ago. Roasted fish with pumpkin, an exotic foreign delicacy cooked to perfection, beloved with the steppe. Come. Seek domans. Then you are come to the wrong place, my friend. Delicious as my foodstuffs are, they find little favor with those of the south. Now, if it were Goro you were looking for, on the other hand, then I might be able to help you. They flocked my stall. Goro? From Mortal Kombat? I'm having an image that is probably very wrong. Oh, that's a Goro. Let's take a good look. Oh! Darren Ori. I have brought you a new brush, my beloved. So smooth and silky your mane shall be, the envy of every other man? Say again, you're seeking who? Ah, the Doman. I know whom you speak. He comes and goes with a mole girl. Though I could not describe her. I only know that she is mole because I heard them talking as they passed. What? With the chat mode and say use... What? Say use your keyboard or... What? Say... Oh. Oh. Enter any phrase that contains mole. I love mole. I am Ura. If you must know, come down from the mountains in the north. If there is nothing else, I love mole. You take me for a mole? I'm Oronir. Compare me not to with one so weak and lowly. Damn. Hey, Bruce Wayne. Yes, I am Mole. My name is Serena. May I help you? Oh, found her. Wait, Goonie, what are you saying? My visual on Twitch is glitches like everyone else has a white box in front of their name. Like when you have mod, it's a sword and everyone's name is just an inch to the side. New sound movie coming up. Yeah. Oh, I see. You're looking for Hien. In that case, you must die. Wait. How urgent this business must be to leave our conversation unfinished. The Kinsei. When you buy it, there's but one bundle left. If not, I will, though I had not thought to pay so high a price. It is a bargain for which you should be grateful. If you lack the coin, then the fault is your own, and you'll leave with nothing. I'll buy it. How much is it? Please, I must have the Kinsei. Kinsei? If gods themselves requested it, we are bound to their will. Pay me the difference in whisper root. I will sell it to the next apothecary to pass through reunion, and we will each feel fairly treated. But do not tarry. Should another come before you, coin in hand, I will not refuse him. I understand. Thank you for this kindness. Then she's gonna look at me. I'm sorry, but we must speak of Hien later. I cannot leave reunion without the Kinsei. No help. You want to help me, is that it? Yep. The fastest way. I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you. The lumbering ones we must fell wander the plains to the west of Reunion. If we each harvest 2, then we should have enough whisper root. Return here when you have finished. Good luck. Alright. Oh, where these slay dolls and obtain whisper root? Oh, it's like directly west. Wait, what? It is called Jigsaw as he raises from the dead or something idiotic like that, but still the traps. Going to Disney World next. You're like doing so much stuff. You're a busy guy, Goonie. Good to have you back. Going to Disney World next year for a week. I'm just a 5-year-old. Hey man, Disney World's for any age. I don't care who you are. It's an amusement park. It's for anyone. Doesn't have to be a Disney theme. chocobo when you need it. Chocobo! Can I... Good. "12-hour flights." Oh yeah, I can't wait. Oh my god. That's not bad. 12 hours, not bad. Actually, any flight isn't bad for me because I just sleep the entire way through. No. No, thank you. I have trouble handling 2 at a time. I don't think I could take on something that's like 10 times that strength. Step Zo. Zo? MFG, I was on a plane flying from London to Glasgow because I live near that area, and the person on the next seat was shirtless? They weren't even hot, they were an old man. What? That's weird. The staff, the flight attendants thought it was okay. They didn't ask them to be like, hey, this person's shirtless. It really bothers me and probably people around me. What the fuck? That's just inconsiderate. It's the same thing as, like, I've had several flights back and forth from South Korea and back to visit family and stuff. And I think the worst was either the person next to me smelled really bad, or they were like either really young, like 6-year-olds or 10-year-olds who couldn't sit still for more than like 30 minutes at a time, or just really old people who, I don't know, complain a lot. Doesn't really always happen, but I'm usually in the same vicinity as them. They asked them to put on the shirt, but they didn't listen. What? I didn't kick them off the flight? That's weird. Welcome back! Have you brought the whisper route? Blessed is he who shows kindness to strangers, for with fortune does he ever ride. Will this quantity suffice? It shall. The Kansai is yours. The gods favor you more than you know, child. Food gone rarely have the need of such herbs, and so my stock is limited. Had you come a day earlier or later, I would have none for you. Perhaps the god guided me here, as they guided grandmother, as they guided this man from the west. What? Who is this girl?
Hey! How goes the search? Any luck?
Well, there's this girl right next to me who might know something.
What fortune to meet a friend of the young master!
Also, for those tuning in on the YouTubes that I'll be uploading this later, you'll notice that I have a different hairstyle. It's because I'm trying to portray my current hairstyle in IRL, and my hair just got a lot longer in that last month. So there we go. I also lost all my highlights because that's a thing. What the hell, Goonie? Automod out for review. Why? Once I was on a flight in this month. I'll read that later.
Well met, Cyrena. If you have an inkling as to the current whereabouts of Lord Hien, we should be most grateful for your assistance.
Oh, please! It is I who should be grateful.
Hold! What is this? I came first, you second!
What?
Know you to whom you speak? All people of the steppe should. Or have you fought so much that you have forgotten the face of your superiors?
Damn.
Superiors? I spit on your superiority, little prince! Twisted and mad as sand devils your kind are!
His name is Daring Do Dandy. Fight.
Those two don't seem to like each other very much.
Really? Really now? That's...
Those boys are of the Oranir and Dothal, the two strongest tribes.
Ah.
The children of Azim are destined to rule, so they declare to all who will listen. Their word is law. For now.
For now.
Grand, flamboyant fighters, but deadly, very deadly. He prances as a horse, as do his brothers after their many recent victories. The Undying ones too are strong, fearless, and vicious. They often reigned in the past. Now they are sorely tested.
Damn, look at his eyes. Oh shit.
Ah, the master of the markets. He is Castir. To fight in reunion is forbidden, and to break the peace is to be banished forever. This he says without words, for words are lies to the Castir. They do not speak.
That's interesting. And all these different tribes share the same lands, do they? No wonder it's tense.
How's it gonna sound, place?
I shall look for you on the field at the Nardum. Mark my words! As shall I. Mayhap I shall take 11 more Dothal heads to make a dozen with yours. I look forward to the day.
The dispute will be settled at the Nardum?
A great battle held on the final day of the Sahan San. During this time, all bonds of hierarchy are broken. All Xaela are equal and free to prepare for the fight. The tribe which triumphs in the Nardum rules until the next Sahan San. Which in these lands is now.
What?
Ah, so that is what they call the custom. I presume your tribe will also be taking part?
That's a no.
Not all seek the Dawn Throne. Some are satisfied with their lot. Others, like the Castir, have reason to remain neutral. Them all are lambs among wolves. Long were we content to remain apart and live quietly, but... Never mind that.
What?
You seek Hien, yes? I know where he may be.
Yup. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Mossy, maybe you should get a haircut if that's what you really look like. No! I refuse! Let's see how long I can grow out my hair. Even if I look like an ugly Asian... I'm just gonna stop there. Alright, Cooney, I'm gonna read this out loud. Hopefully it doesn't have anything bad in it. Okay, here we go. Cooney's story, here we go. Once I was on a flight, and this mom was with her baby, and the baby was crawling on me, and I was like to the mom, please, like, control your child, when she was like, no bitch, fuck you. And I moved the child off me onto their seat, and the mom was like, don't touch my child, you beat up. Wow. English people are ruthless. Oops, I swear in it. My spine just cracked. Ouch. It's Inkface speaking. No, it's not Inkface. It's their facial features for the race. Sort of like how... I don't know, good. Sort of how, like, trolls in World of Warcraft have large tooth tusks. It's like a racial feature. He was American? Oh, wow, alright. That's disappointing to hear. Come on. Alright, anyways, I'm sorry to hear about that, and I'm sorry on behalf of the other good part of America, which is really, like, look, I'm not going into politics right now. That's not what the stream's gonna be about. I'm just gonna stop there. I'm just sorry that happened to you, really. And I hope you're not scarred by that. Long ago, my grandmother, having received a vision from the gods, bade me to go forth into the southern mountains. It was there I found Hien near death from many wounds. I brought him to our village, and there we nursed him back to health. Afterwards, he chose to remain, that he might repay us for our kindness. Hillman set such store by honor and shame, so at first I did not question it. Excuse me, if I could see your map for a moment. Here. He has grown fond of this place. It affords him a view of the markets in the steppe. Oh, I would accompany you, but I must return to our village to prepare my grandmother's meal? What is a kinsai, by the way? Thank you again for your assistance. Our long-awaited reunion is at hand. Come, my friends, let us go and greet our Lord and Master, who might have amnesia. And may or may not forgot what he was all. Wait, he's here? What? Are you an air current one? Yes. This place is nice. Wait, is he above? Oh, fuck. Well, that's not good. If he is above, then I just have to go around, don't I? Fuck! I'm scared for my life. My life is threatened, the world is ending. Then... I don't know what to say. Good luck? What do you want me to say? If I was there, I'd pat you on the back and say it'll be alright. I'll be right next to you as the world is ending. And just, I don't know, what would we do? If the world was ending, I think the last thing we should do is not panic. Or the last thing we should do is panic. Oh man, I'm like 100, just 90% not here. Yen?
The Kami are merciful! My lord Hien, I see you are alive and well.
Amnesia.
Ah, you are come sooner than expected.
Never mind.
So, my blade or my head? Which would you have of me?
The people of Yansha remain loyal to Doma. I have seen the fire in their eyes. They are ready to rise up and fight. The time is ripe, my lord. Return with us, blade in hand, and lead Doma to freedom.
Naught less than liberty will suffice, then. A pity. It will prove far more difficult to deliver than my head. But if my people wish to pursue an impossible dream, then who am I to deny them? You giddy! Go Setsu! And,
Cat boy! At your service.
The scions of the Seventh Dawn, my lord. Good and true friends who opened their hearts and homes to us when we fled to Eorzea.
Hanzo? It's like Hanzo? A little bit.
Far across the sea they have journeyed to stand with us in the fight for Doman liberation. To oppose the Empire, as they have in the West, where they are lauded as heroes for their many deeds.
Say no more, Yugiri. Say no more. I observed how you helped Serena, to whom I am deeply indebted. For that and for the aid you provided my people, you have my deepest gratitude. There is no doubting your strength nor your character. It would be my honor to fight by your side. So, what of Doma? Arise, my friends, and tell me of our home. I have made my decision. Yugiri, I bid you return to Yanxia and take charge of our forces in preparation for my homecoming. As for our esteemed guests, I would ask that you remain here with me. I sense you will be a great help in the coming days.
Your will is my command, my lord, but how much longer do you intend to stay?
Months.
Oh, only until I have won the contest? I mean to return at the head of the Xaela army.
You mean to participate in the Nardum?
Yeah, makes sense.
Have you a better idea? Consider how soundly we were defeated before. The Imperials may have since grown weaker, but we are weaker still. 'Twould be folly to challenge them without first supplementing our forces, so yes, I intend to win the Nardum and enlist the aid of every able-bodied Xaela I can. Furthermore, by championing the mole in the contest, I can at last repay their kindness. Lest you forget they saved me from certain death, and a man who suffers such debts to go unpaid is without honor and unfit to lead.
Just so, just so. Our lord has spoken, Yugiri. But take heart. I shall keep him safe. And should it come to it, bring him back by force.
This is no laughing matter, Gosetsu. But if these are my orders, very well. Once more, I place my faith in you. Pray look after them both.
Looks like it's up to us then. Though it does seem a bit risky. Isn't Hien meant to be the next king of Doma or something?
Nah, it's fine.
So they say, though in truth I am but a pale reflection of my late father. All the more reason to entreat your assistance. For ours is an impossible dream. To set in motion a revolution that will rattle the very firmament and shake off the yoke of the most powerful empire in the world.
Every time I think these voice actors would employ like an Asian-esque accent, it's like the total opposite. Serious question, I'm gonna get my hair dyed, so I need color suggestions. have black hair, natural black hair, so I usually go with like sometimes light brown, sometimes light red, or not light red, dark red. Really depends on your natural hair color, I think. Because if you want to bleach it, you're like, I hear it's just terrible for your head in general. So, how about dark green? I don't know. Just go with your gut instinct. A little mossy, was it? Once again, allow me to thank you for your many deeds in service to Doma. For 25 years did my father rule in the name only. My rule, if one would deign to call it that, has been naught in comparison. That changes now. We have a purpose and a plan, and after we take it to the battlefield together, we will have a victory as well. But you are a practical man, I can tell. Disinclined to trust in words, with actions speak truer. I can relate. He's a pretty down-to-earth guy. It's pretty good. So you two have heard of the Nadam, the great battle for supremacy of the steppe. I learned of it during my stay with the mole. To my knowledge, no foreigners have ever triumphed, much less participated in the Nadam. But lack of precedent notwithstanding, I should think we would have good standing to bid them march with us to Doma, should we win. Will they even permit us to fight, my lord? We belong to no tribe of the steppe. We are not without options, given what Serena has told me. You see, in accordance with the gods' wishes, her people shall participate in the coming Nadam. And when they take to the field, I mean for us to fight alongside them as fellow warriors of the mole. But we need not discuss this at length here. Come, let us head north to Mole Illo, where Serena and her people have made camp for the season. This is cool. I'm not gonna die, am I? Nope. Oh, I thought someone was gonna attack me. Jesus, Choki. Just healing me up. That's a lot of heals. Pretty good. I have medium brown hair. I was gonna go dark orange tip at the bottom of my hair. Okay, it's bright outside, so I'm gonna go get some sleep. Bye. What? Alright. Bye, Goody. Have a good sleep. What? Why is this music? I don't suppose you'd fancy taking part in this conversation anytime soon, would you? If I had something to displease you, you need only tell me what. And just who might you happen to be? If you're here to trade, then you'll have to wait your turn. I arrived first. What's that? You're not a merchant. Well, are you aware of the funny customs that these Casteri have? Apparently, words aren't much use. Only actions will do. Are they just mute? I was told as much by members of other Auri tribes, but I just can't bring myself to believe that. How can one run a market if they refuse to speak? Regardless, it does not appear that I can stand to gain much from continuing to rely on speech. If even a fellow outsider such as yourself is telling me to follow the Casteri customs, I suppose it is high time I acquiesced. Now that I think on it, you're not a competitor. Would you perhaps be interested in working with me? Seek me out if you would like to hear more. Okay. It's an eternity since I last had the chance to talk to a fellow traveler. My name is Gascot. I belong to the East Aldenard Trading Company and I've been stationed in the Far East for a while now. I used to work at our Kugane office until a short while. Oh! Word has it hasn't been long before Doma fully escapes the Empire's grasp. Very few merchants are going to pass up such a good opportunity to trade with a newly independent nation. I've always been a pioneer myself and decided that I would make certain I was the first to explore this new potential trade partner. I brought bags full of foreign goods to impress the locals within. Yet despite this, I'm unable to convince them to even talk to me, never mind to take a look at my wares. If they only knew what harrowing obstacles I have overcome to just be here. Countless levies, aid to pirates, escaping from the most dangerous bandits and beasts, and go on forever. And what of my reward? The icy stare of a Casteri woman. And until today, I'd never met a lady that thought me anything but a charming gent. Oh, this kind of guy. As it seems, I alone am not up to the task. I wish to ask for your aid, knowledgeable adventurer. If you help me convince them to trade, I promise you untold discounts on everything I have for sale. No need to be alarmed, friend. I merely wish for you to help me learn about the Casteri customs. I would not dream of asking you to threaten them or force you to help me with my work. Their culture is unlike anything I've encountered thus far. If I get anywhere, I must study all the customs and deities. Oh my god, alright. I'm really glad that quest ended there. That's not what I wanted. I'm gonna head to that main Aetheryte town. I'm gonna hope it is town. Whoa. How do I... What? How does one get up in there? What? Hold on. How am I supposed to get... What the... Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, how does one even get there? Oh, is this guy gonna stop me? He's like, you cannot pass. Nope. Holy shit! Horses! You're not gonna let me in, sir? Only those deemed worthy by our most radiant brother Magni are permitted to pass through these gates. You are not one of them. Now be gone. Figures. Totally figures. Is that a mammoth? Oh, it is hostile. It's just okay. I was right. 100% mammoth. Pretty cool. Friends, I give you Mol Ilo. The Kanun of this tribe, Temilon, resides in the largest yurt. We should go and make our introductions. I'm just gonna Oh, is it her grandmother? Alas, the traveler comes.
Tamarun Hatun, Sirina, I am returned.
Ah, you found each other.
Ours is the soil, Hien. The Domans, and the Eorzeans too.
You know us?
The gods know you, child. As do the stars in the heavens, which shone bright at your coming.
The Mole hearken to the whispers of the elder gods, which guide us in our daily lives. We know them through the Utun, like my grandmother.
Hatun, I am come to beg a boon of you and yours. That I might liberate my homeland, I seek to rally the strength of the steppe. To that end, I wish to fight in the Nardum as a warrior of the Mole. Will you grant me this honor?
To stand with the Mole is fruitless. Hien, do not do this. The gods may have willed that our tribe join in the Nardum, but there is no path to victory. We are weak and our numbers few. Even with your help, it would be impossible.
Hey, what about me? And Gosatsu and Lise. And we got a ninja.
I thank you for your concern, Sirina. But it is precisely because of the seeming hopelessness of your cause that we must needs cast our lot with you. Were we to join hands with a more favored tribe, our victory would inevitably be attributed to them, and no one would follow me to Doma.
'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Mayhap this too is their design. Hear me then. As Hatun of the Mole, I invite you all to join with us in the Nardum. Will you look after them?
Come with me, friends. There is much I would show you.
Gonna speak to me?
You... wait.
Oh no.
I would have words.
Good news, bad news.
A singular radiance, shimmering, like a jewel of the Dusk Mother, blinding in its brilliance. Stars flicker and flock to you. Before such gathered light, even the secrets of the gods may be laid bare. Some are fated to rise in grace and glory, others to falter and fade, though not from memory. Both will be your strength and salvation come the end.
Lady, you're breaking my heart.
Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark. For you are a traveler, are you not?
Please don't tell me that a primal is here and they're talking to her. Maybe it's like a Ramu kind of thing, where it's like a really peaceful one. They only seek to protect their own. Thank you all for coming and for offering to fight with us in the Dom. Though I still fear our chances grim, I am grateful for your assistance. To be recognized as warriors of the Mall, there is a trial you must overcome. But before we speak of such things, there is another more pressing matter. That doesn't sound good. My friends, I must warn you, the path upon which you embark is fraught with peril. You will journey unto the far reaches of the steppe to confront a terrible foe, as did the warrior Bardam in days of yore. 3 days he battled with the demon ere he returned to his people. So it is written, so it must be. Many who follow in his footsteps perish, lacking in strength in body and mind. Therefore, we must treat you to a great feast. What? Did I say something weird? The hungry fox starves staring into the bull's testicles. What the fuck? Therefore, a warrior should be well fed in the eve of battle. That is not the saying I was expecting. She does have a point. She does? Yeah, I've been kept busy in my absence. A brief repast may be in order, lest we collapse of fatigue and malnourishment in the midst of our trial. Yes, just so. However, it will take time to prepare. Is there anything we can do to help? It might also give us a chance to learn more about your people and their ways. Well, if you insist, I'm sure that the others would be glad of your assistance. Yay, side quests. You go and speak with Dorbe, Elise? As for you 3, you can help me with another task. For today's feast, the gods decreed that we lure Gulo Gulo to slaughter with entrails. Perhaps you could be the ones to do this? That your people look to the gods for guidance, I understand, but in your daily meals, I say your grandmother must be quite busy. Some days more than others, but every night we come together around the cook fire. Even babes must earn their keep on the steppe. Give over the entrails, Serena. We will bring you a bounty of meat. Wait, guys, wait up. Oh. Is he up here? Can I even... Holy shit, I can. But I'm not supposed to do that. How would they get up there anyways? A very unorthodox ladder. A word of advice, our quarry is wont to avoid the Xaela and their settlements, but is fond of flowing waters. A thought occurs to me. How about we make a game of it? I have 6 bags of entrails, which we may lure our Gulo Gulo. 3 for you and 3 for me. Whoever returns with the greater portion shall be declared the winner. What about Gotsetsu? Shouldn't it be 2-2-2? Then it's settled. Gosetsu will stand as witness. Let the game begin. Hey. The rules, he's all for it. Chocobo friend. Whoa. What? Do I have to go higher? Come on, bird. Whoa. That's a cool looking bird. Oh, there seems to be several spots. Wonder am I supposed to get the bigger circles maybe? That might be it. I might go for the bigger circle. I was getting worried that this was not part of the same quest. There we go. still lost though. I needed more than what I got to win this contest. Can you even lose this contest? I mean, there were like 5 red spots for the quest to be had. The first spot didn't have anything, or it didn't have the correct mob. It had 2 of the turtle things. Second one was 1 turtle, 1 gulo gulo, and then the larger circle was 3 gulo gulo. I might have just chosen incorrectly. Oh no, he's not back. Does that mean he's in trouble? In that case, let us see the fruits of your labor. Oh, it would seem that at the very least, you are the faster hunter. But speed is not everything. For my part, I slew 6 gulo gulo. Yeah, he won. Aye, that you have, my lord. As for you, I got 4. With the meat of 4 did he return. Congratulations, my lord, you are the victor. Oh-ho! And there you have it. I shall try not to let it go to my head. Ain't no better than to expect the hawk to show his talents on the whim. Nay, when the time comes, I expect you will prove yourself more than my match. This is fun. And with that, our game is concluded. Let us return to Mol Ilo forthwith, and let us have Lil present our meat to Serena. Mayhap you are unfamiliar with traditional Xaela cuisine. Let not its appearance deceive you. It is quite hearty and nourishing. Were it not so, I doubt they could have nursed me back to health. You should have seen the state I was in. They eat their meat raw? Foie gras? Wait, what was foie gras again? Oh my god. Foie gras. No, that's not what I meant. That's not foie gras. Tartare. I meant tartare. You returned. How was your hunt? It was good. I lost, but it was fun. My word, this is impressive. Or were you so hungry that you felt the need to kill so many? Well, I shall endeavor not to disappoint you with my cooking. It'll be a little while before the meal is ready. If you and Lise wish to fill the time, perhaps you could assist or day. He has many responsibilities and would welcome your help. Nor would you regret making his acquaintance, for he is liked and respected by all. You may find him over by the yurt, taking stock of your supplies. Where's Lise? Ah, one of the newcomers. Welcome. I spoke with Lise. I bade her help with the children gather fuel for the cook fires. I trust it will be a good experience for all. For you too, perhaps. Seek them in the south, across the bridge. These are some peculiar looking more purbles. Purbles, eh? Please. Oh no, was this a mistake? Hey! 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 It might have been a mistake. Gotta take a shortcut. Oh, I tried to take a shortcut, didn't work. Oh, are you here to help too? Great, so I suppose Dorbe told you that the children and I are gathering fuel for the fire, did he? They'll need to be dried before they can burn it, of course. You do understand what we're here for, right? Only some people can be a bit squeamish about this sort of stuff. What? And then again, you've never minded getting your hands dirty, have you? Anyway, we're trying to get 4 pals each. Good luck, and keep an eye on the children while you're at it. Oh. Oh. Here, I thought we were getting firewood. Oh, it's just picking up poop. These are the meanest looking marbolo. I can't say the word. Marlies. You okay there? How do you do? Are they not afraid of these things? I'm like terrified. They are just scariest looking things. And they're like, nope, fine. We live right next to them. They don't do anything. They just stare without their eyes. It's the eyeless mouth stares. Got some big ass poops. Okay, you know what? Have you found your share yet? It is what it is. Got some big lumps of poop. Good work. I hope you took the time to talk to the children while you were at it. Nope. Talk to one boy. Please, look how much dung we have. Wow, I'm impressed. Oh, we've gathered a lot, but it looks like we'll have to admit defeat. Dorbe will be happy we found enough. Not just Dorbe, now we can continue making cheese. Not that I was worried. It was easier when we were living near that forest, but dung works just as well as wood. I heard the mole move from place to place, that the gods tell you where to go. That must be hard on you all. Hard? I don't understand. Why is it hard? It is better for the animals to move, to have more food to eat and land to roam. To stay in one place is harder, no? From the heavens comes the rain, which nourishes the soil. From the soil comes the grass, which nourishes the beast. From the beast comes the flesh, which nourishes the Xaela. Ours is the soil of one and all. But you Westerners are like the Domans. You live in the same place, in villages. And all the villages in one place are part of a nation? Yes? Ian talks about nations sometimes. When he was injured, he spoke of Doma in his sleep, but I did not understand his words. Whenever I ask him about Doma, he just smiles and looks to the south. It reminds me of my mother when she waits for my father to return from the long journey. But Ian will not wait any longer, will he? Because you came for him to take him back, because his nation is important. I'm not sure how to answer this. A nation is a place, I suppose. A place and the people in it, and maybe the things too. But more than that, it's the history, the traditions, the words, the stories we tell ourselves and the children. Everything that came before and everything that came after. The place we were born is part of who we are. We carry it with us no matter where we go. Whoever, whatever we become, that part remains. That link to our fathers and their fathers before them. It's not important to everyone, I suppose, but that's fine. But it's important to Hien and to me. Some call the Maul fools for listening to the Elder Gods, but it is our way, our pride, our nation? Something like that. Something precious that you and the others share, and that no one can ever take from you. But we can talk more about it later. It's time to go home. Dorbe's waiting. I'll stay with the children. Why not go and let Serena know how we got on? I'm more impressed that there isn't a child who's been like rebellious. It's like, why are we doing this? Why are we just traveling around as nomads? Like no free-spirited children. They're like really understanding and mature for their age. Welcome back. You speak with Dorbe? Well, then you'll forgive me if I ask you to wash your hands. I shall pour you a hot cup of milk tea in the meantime. The meal is almost ready. We should summon Hien and Gosetsu. So what you cooking? Oh, this is nice.
She needed the rest, to come so far and carry so much. Hien and his friend, too. Strange that they should vanish so soon.
Ha! Ha!
Oh. Like Kendo, but with live swords.
Not troubled by your old wounds, I see.
Nor you by yours. I know I should have fled with the others after Father died, instead of blindly fighting on. It was reckless and foolish, and there was naught to be gained from it. Everything to lose, rather.
We know no path save the one we walk. I myself am in no hurry to meet those who have gone before. Not while I have still to make amends.
Well said.
You are none the worse for your time in the wilderness. On the contrary, I would say you have improved.
Come now, your victories still far exceed mine. Or have you forgotten all the times you trounced me as a boy?
I feared I would not see you again.
Is Gosetsu like his godfather or something?
A life so fortuitously saved should be spent wisely. Without regret, would I have traded it for our people's amnesty had it been their will. Instead, they have called for the sword, and so that is what I must be. Until this blade is broken, I can but carve a path forward. Were you truly so concerned for my well-being? You never showed it when we used to spar.
How you cried when you lost, and when your mother tried to comfort you, and when you inevitably came at me once more, swinging your wooden sword wildly. Mina's little Master Shun. What a fine young man you've become.
A man should not be addressed by his childhood name. I've told you about that before. The mask slips. And I was so close to cultivating a winning persona.
There will be opportunity enough for putting on airs after you have returned in triumph to Doma. Now is the time to show our true character.
June, was it?
Yes, yes. 'Tis a name my parents gave me as a child, but I should like to think I have long since outgrown it. But as you seem determined to bring it back into use, I believe a match is in order. If I win, you will be honor-bound to divulge one of your darkest secrets.
Oh god. Well, one time I was beaten up by 3 armed refugees. That's probably the most embarrassing one. Well, my friends, I for one am full of vim and vigor. I trust you feel the same. Then what better time than now to undertake our trial and become full-fledged warriors of the Mall. Someone's pumped. What? Where's the dragoon stuff? Oh, there it is. Now then, Serena, if you would tell us of the trial we must undertake that we might participate in the Dom. Ah, yes. As I mentioned before, to be recognized as warriors of the steppe, one must follow in the footsteps of the great and legendary warrior Bardom. He embarked on a great pilgrimage, eschewing cart and horse, and walked for many moons until he came to a holy place, thereafter named Bardom's Meadow. There at the altar as he did, you must pray. The altar lies deep within the breeding grounds of the Yol. To complete your trial, you must tame one. What? Only then will your trial be complete? Fair enough. Where's this entrance to Bardom's Meadow? Beyond Shaka Zol, where lie the bones of the great and wise woman. Beyond the ruins of Kyo-Ain, hidden with the mountains, is a narrow pass. Follow it, and you will come to Bardom's Meadow. Sounds to me it's the trial just getting to. Sounds like it's a trial just getting to the trial. More than you know. On the eve of the Ndam, many strive to improve their fortunes, but some by abducting and enslaving the warriors of other tribes. Be ever mindful of your surroundings, lest you be taken as well. That was a quick facial expression. Huh. What grim expressions you wear while nodding so powerfully. Warriors such as you are not to fall en route to a mere rite of passage. We shall proceed with all due caution, yes, but let us not worry too overmuch. We will overcome this trial and the next, until we stand triumphant. That is all there is to it, no? With me, my friends, to the west, to Bardom's Meadow. Wait! Ian! Oh dear, I knew I'd forget. Here, take these whistles. Once tamed, your Yol will hearken to their call. I get a mount! And it's a Yol, I don't even know what these are. Thanks! We'll try them out once we finish the trial. Let's catch up with Hien and Gosetsu. And she leaves. Without me. Alright guys, I'm gonna end it here. I'm really sorry for this really short stream. I'm just not feeling 100% right now, and I am about to fall asleep. So I will see you in the next stream, hopefully, or the next video, whichever you prefer. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the start of the week. And yeah, bye bye. Have a good one.